oh gosh, golly gosh, this is hopefully going to turn into something delicious, because right now it just looks like a bog. Secondhand polyester Christmas jumper. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Chantal. If you're new here, thank you, welcome, and if you're returning, then again, thank you so much for coming back. Your feedback has been lovely on the comments below and on my Instagram and stuff, so I'm super happy that you're joining me again. There is a dog with me again, as always, and she likes to growl at passers-by, even though they might not even be there. So you might notice that today I am wearing a Christmas jumper because December happens to be my most favourite month of the year. It's my birthday on the 22nd, so it's a busy month for me. I just love this time of year. I just love the spirit in the air, and I just love things like Christmas trees and Christmas decorations. So over on my Instagram, I'm doing, each day I'm doing eco-friendly Christmas ideas. So if you head over to there, you'll see each day I will be posting different eco-friendly ideas that I have, that I'll be making, and I'm also doing a video how to have an eco-friendly Christmas. So I'd really appreciate it if you watch that. It's got some gift ideas in it and some decoration ideas and all sorts. So today I'm super excited about this. I'm just excited about everything to do with Christmas. Also, the tree is looking pretty sparse at the moment, but in my next video you'll see that I will be adding to it with a few homemade decorations, so stay tuned for that. But today I'm going to be making vegan Baileys. Yes, we know that Marks and Spencer's does one. It's about 12 quid when it's not an offer. It's about £8 when it is. And vegan and Baileys actually do a vegan version. I'm not a fan of it myself, and I don't actually drink the rest of the year. However, at Christmas time I do enjoy sometimes in the evenings a hot chocolate and a little dash of vegan Baileys to make it nice and creamy. So I thought this would be a really good way to start off some of my Christmas videos, and something you can make at home and then even give it as a gift to someone, because that's what we do this time of year. Money's tight for people, so I just thought, you know, let's give it a go. And this is the first time I've made it. Again, like my microwave videos, I have not made it myself before, so I just want to do that to show you how easy these things can be to make. Okay, so I'm going to go through the ingredients with you. I'll also list them below, and then watch the video for the method, and tell me what you think afterwards if you've made it. So let's crack on with the video. So I've just brought you down here so you can see what I'm doing. And I'm just gonna show you what ingredients I'm using and explain why I'm using these ingredients. So one of the most important ingredients of this alcoholic beverage is the actual alcohol itself. So we have some whiskey. Now the story behind this whiskey is it's an expensive whiskey. I didn't purchase it. My great aunt doesn't drink either, so her husband for some reason always gets sent whiskey. I think it was maybe because he was in the Navy or something. So he gets sent expensive whiskey and doesn't drink it. So I gave her a phone call and I said, Auntie, I want to make some vegan Baileys. Do you have any whiskey you can donate? Sure. What size bottle do you want? I'll have the smallest bottle you've got. And she said, it's malt whiskey. I said, that's fine. But you don't have to use malt whiskey, okay? I'm just using it because it was gifted to me by my aunt. So use whatever you've got in the house, but Irish whiskey, because this is technically an Irish coffee or an Irish liqueur, would be fine. Just go to Aldi and get whatever they've got cheap, okay? The intention with these recipes are that they are budget friendly, so I don't want you to go out and get loads of expensive ingredients to make this. If you don't have the ingredients, then it might actually just be cheaper to buy it, but I have all the ingredients, so I'm going to show you how to do it with what I've got. So next ingredient, you need condensed milk, and as we all know maybe by now, Nestle have brought out a condensed milk that's vegan. Now this was sent to me, and whether you enjoy condensed milk or not, it's quite a vital part of this recipe, so we're going to add that. We also need coffee. Now as you can see, this is literally all the instant coffee we have in the house, because we don't drink much instant coffee, so we prefer fresh. So there's literally just enough of this recipe in this jar, and then that will be it. We need vanilla extract, Tesco's own. Tiny bit of that left as well, so it's literally what I've got in the house. I actually changed the camera angle as well because I was not enjoying that at all. So we've got two chocolate syrup options here, which is another part of the ingredients. We have Sweet Freedom, which is a low calorie alternative to chocolate syrup. Something I had in the house again. It's always on offer in Aldi and stuff though, so try and find some of that if you can. You probably have some already. And this one by Slim Syrups. Again, this was sent to me, so it's just something I had in the house. And per 5 millilitres, there are there's 1 calorie. Now you might think that that is a bit pointless, given that we have quite a set of calorific ingredients here, but every little helps, right? And now the last important ingredient in this recipe is the actual cream itself, because it is an Irish cream liqueur. So for this, you can either use vegan whipping cream, like, I don't know, Elmley do one, I can't think of any off the top of my head, but I have an open can of coconut milk. I made a curry last night and I didn't want to use all the cream, so I still have some cream left in there, and I'm going to mix that, because that's quite thick, with some just some soya milk I had. It can be homemade soya milk, because I do make my own soya milk now, or it can be shop bought. I don't mind. Soy milk is relatively cheap, that's why I've picked that one, and it's quite thick in comparison to something like almond milk. So that's unsweetened soya milk, because there's a lot of sugar in this already. So I'm just gonna crack on with making this. I'm going to show you how I do it. I will list the quantities and everything below, and in the actual video here, and you can see how, well, we can both see how super easy this is to make, because I haven't made this before, like I said. In previous years I've bought it, but we're all on a budget this year, and I think we should be spending less on first-hand items and getting more creative and making our own things, because that is the spirit of eco-friendly Christmas. Okay, so I'm just gonna literally put all the ingredients into this jug. I'm gonna start off with half a cup of soy milk, and then about half a cup of this coconut cream. As you can see, it's a really dense, juicy, dense cream. So I'll be adding that, and I might actually add some more soy milk if I feel the need. Then I am going to add literally about a teaspoon of vanilla. I would say that is a teaspoon left in there, so I'm just going to add that straight in there. That's all gone now. Teaspoon of instant coffee. It says 3 tablespoons of chocolate syrup. So as per, I'm just going to eyeball this. I'd say this is personal taste as well. If you want more chocolate in your Irish cream liqueur, then add more chocolate. If you want more whiskey than I'm going to use more whiskey. This is the beauty about making your own things as well. They're to your taste, so you can make them however you want. I'm just going to give you basic guidelines, and then I assume you will just dabble with it afterwards, you know, and have a bit of fun, because that's what this time of year is about. I believe that's what cooking is about as well. So, you know, just have fun. We need some fun. I don't usually have my decorations up this early either. This is just the condensed milk going in, by the way. I don't usually have my decorations up this early, but I just feel like everyone needs it this year. I've noticed the Christmas decorations do seem to be going up early, and they were playing Christmas songs on a radio station all day yesterday. So I just think everyone probably feels like, and we've been in lockdown. Yay, today's the first day that lockdown is over. So I'm going to be getting on my bike later and going to charity shops, and I can't friggin' wait because like I've missed them so much. I did complain in another video how much I've missed charity shops, because me and for a lot of other people, they're literally the only place we get our stuff now. I'm not buying really clothes anymore. I don't need any more clothes, but if I was, maybe it would be from a charity shop, you know. But honestly, it's not something I'm buying anymore. But my Christmas decorations, all my Christmas decorations, these little fellas here off the tree, they were in a huge box of Christmas decorations that I got for a £5, and someone told me how expensive they looked. In my next video that I will link up here, I will be going through the Christmas decorations I found in shops and everything, and I just love it what you can find in charity shops. They're really underestimated. I think some areas are worse for charity shopping than others, but just have a look, you know. So this is looking like a syrupy, chocolatey coffee mess right now, which means that it's gonna taste really good. Right. I don't know what these quantities are in this jug either. I'm gonna get a measuring cup, I think. Now, this is another charity shop purchase, by the way. It's a bit of an odd quantity. It's 330 millilitres, which is neither half a cup, a third of a cup, a full cup or anything. So 240 is standard cup size. So this would be 1 1/3 cup, so that's perfect. The original recipe called for, it's not vegan, the recipe, so I'm just veganising it. The recipes I saw called for a lot more whiskey than this, but honestly, that is about half of that, and for me that's a bit excessive considering I'm just watering it down in hot chocolate. If you want to add more whiskey, please do. That's up to you. Oh, I spilled some whiskey as well. Oops. Oh gosh, golly gosh, this is hopefully going to turn into something delicious, because right now it just looks like a bog. Okay, so I'm going to get the hand blender. You can do this in a Vitamix, you can do this in a NutriBullet, you can do this in any cheap blender you have, except mine makes a lot of noise, it's too small for this quantity of liquid, so I'm just going to use a hand blender, okay? So I'm just going to clear this whiskey up with my straw, and then let's do some blending. So I have my hand blender here. I'm just going to go straight in. There's going to be a noise for a sec. I'm sorry about that. This is an old tonic water bottle from Fentimans, I think. Botanically brewed. Fentimans, yeah. Old tonic water bottle. I thought it was the perfect size to keep. So I've got a tiny weeny funnel that I'm going to pour this through. Oh gosh. I hope, it's gonna, oh, it nearly came over the top. Oh, it's thick, boys and girls, it's thick. I'm excited to try this. I hope you're a bit tidier than I am with this sort of thing, but oh well. It smells very strong of whiskey. I'm not sure it's not going to be too strong. This bottle's nearly full. You get a lot more in this than... Oh shit. Right, This could be a problem. Okay, so my bottle is now full. I will need another bottle. But you get the idea, folks. There is a slightly mucky but delicious looking bottle of vegan Baileys that you can now gift to someone, drink it all yourself. I guess because of the alcohol content, this will last a while. I've got one that I bought last year from Marks and Spencer's that is still going strong, and it is open as well, so they do last a while. I can't tell you how long this will last. It's got a lot of sugar, it's got alcohol in, the components you need to preserve things and food, so make it yourself, guys. I guess we should probably try this, shouldn't we? I've got a tiny weeny glass again. This is from a charity shop and I think they're absolutely beautiful. I think they're made in France or something, but this is just another example of the beautiful little things you can get in charity shops. So traditionally, I don't know how long this tradition of drinking Irish coffee is, but if you're going to drink it straight like I am, I've got some ice in this. So this is vegan Baileys on ice. I would say if I was to have added a cup and 2/3 of whiskey, which would be nearly 400, it would be over 400 millilitres of, it would be 400 millilitres of whiskey, right? That would have used up the entire bottle. This is a 350 millilitre bottle, so that would have been that entire bottle of whiskey, and it would have been far too strong. So I would have even maybe put a bit less whiskey in this. This is my only criticism of this drink. It's actually going down very nicely. I shall probably water it down later with some more plant milk. But aside from that, that is a pretty good tipple. The Marks and Spencer's one is made from coconut, so if you like that one, the coconut and chocolate one, maybe add a bit more chocolate and maybe add a bit more coconut as well, because I think theirs is slightly more coconutty than this one. So that would just be my advice for this. For me, however, I am just about to get on my bike. I'm not using my car at the moment, you'll be pleased to know. So yeah, it's just a bit heavy on the whiskey. So use less whiskey. I will write in the description below, use a cup of whiskey instead of a cup and a third, 250 millilitres instead of 330. Aside from that, cheers to this. I hope you enjoyed this video. I do hope you make this yourselves. It might not be something you've thought of to make, but now you can see how easy it is to make. I hope you go and make it yourselves. My intention is not to put Marks and Spencer's out of business. You might still prefer their version. You might prefer the vegan Baileys. It's a bit watery for me. So I've come up with this version. I really hope you enjoy it. And it's based on an original non-vegan recipe that I have adapted. So hopefully it is standing true to its original counterpart. And this is a cheers to the start of my favourite month of the year, December. So thank you everyone, happy 2nd of December and happy break from lockdown. Yeah! Have a smashing day, folks. Take care and see you soon.